Can you tell me which ages you have in your class and what kind of needs they have?
Well, they're severe learning difficulties. Their age from 11 to 13 or 14, they will be one or two of them soon. And there's severe autism, there's Down syndrome, and they're the basic ones, yeah.
Do your pupils enjoy Zippy's Friends?
Oh, they love it. They got to grips with it very much. And I mean, at first, it's one of the things when we first started it, I didn't know so much. And but what the character of Zippy himself and having the puppets and the books and the pictures, they get to grounds with it really well. And I mean, the episode you saw was only the second reading through that, and yet they clearly got involved in it and know the story quite well.
And tell me how your sessions run. How long are they and how frequently do you do them?
Generally, a session with this group of the learning difficulties they got can be 20 minutes, but on a good day you can go for half hour, 35 minutes, 40 minutes. It depends on the day, basically. Yeah.
And is that once a week?
Yeah, that's once a week, yeah.
So tell me what your thoughts were before starting Zippy's Friends and now.
When you go and find out about a new course, you're sceptical at first and you always think, yeah, and I've seen it and heard it all before. And yet it was interesting that it was running in mainstream schools first, and that actually to have someone who's actually then taken something and pared it down for special needs is very good, because normally, well, as a teacher, you get knowing the thing sent through the post and it's just not appropriate for special needs schools. So it was good, and I was interested to go and see about Zippy and Friends because you'd adapted the materials and the resources to fit that. And it was great because, I mean, you yourself said at the time, there were things there for you to use for sessions, and you could use them all the way through, from worksheets to pictures to differentiated stories. But also, and sometimes if you think that doesn't quite fit, you can all change things yourself. And so it makes my life a lot easier, and the kids have really got on with it, the pupils, yeah.
What effects have you noticed of the programme?
Oh, they're coming on tremendously well. It's again a thing they seem to remember quite well. They like the story, they like all the different things we do, and with a bit of repetition, like you would do with your children anyway, they seem to remember the words, the learning, like all the words there, the loving, the hugging, the caring, the sharing, and that's even led into where we use signing and that, and they will remember them. And they do use words quite often in appropriate places now.
And was that true in Module 1, where you were perhaps learning new words like jealousy and nervousness? Were they using those previously?
They did. No, they weren't using them previously, but they got that. Especially if you do a bit of role play, they soon get into it and they will enjoy that and they will remember it. And what with role play, what with the worksheets, what with the whole thing really, you build on it, and they are using vocabulary they never used before. And the most important thing, sometimes the understanding's there as well.
What would you say to a special school teacher who is about to start the programme and who might be a bit unsure about it?
Well, I'd say it works, simple as that, basically. And what with having the resources there, I mean, I will prepare, sometimes it doesn't take me long to prepare a Zippy lesson because the things are there. And even if they're not there, you can see the several suggested activities. There's 2 or 3, 4 activities to do. And even if you don't particularly want to use that activity, it will give you a framework to devise an activity of yourself and combine what you've done with the Zippy and Friend materials. So, it's fine. I'd get in there and get going, yeah.